Evening all. Okay, the first thing I'd like to say is congratulations to Jane Bevis. She won the £700 Mallorca fitness trip this week for 2021. I'd also like to congratulate Sam Roberts, Trainer of the Month for June 2020. Well done, Robbo. I'd also like to congratulate Kerry Freestone. She's won the golden ticket and in the top 5 for Trainer of the Year 2020. Cal, you've been nothing less than exceptional for the last 6 months. Well done. Finally, I would like to congratulate all of those who have ventured back to the pubs this weekend in a bid to cut back on their drinking after a heavy lockdown of alcoholic consumption. Well done, all of you. So, you guys know this concludes week 3 of our 10-week Walk-Jog-X challenge, lockdown challenge. There are 125 of you, and I would, looking at the stats, I would say 50% of you have found it okay, 50% of you have found it difficult. Now, of those 50%, you are the guys that I'm interested in. The guys who find it relatively easy, let them crack on. As a coach, I believe it's my job and of my assistant coach Meds to steer the ship and to support to those who find it difficult or certainly don't find it easy. So let's say there's 60 of you, 70 of you, whatever it is. We are here to support you through the tough weeks, through the tough times. Right, of the 50% of you who haven't found week 3 easy, a large percent of you are in an okay place. So just keep chipping away and keep doing what you're doing, but we'll come back to you guys. Of the 50%, there's 1.6% of you, that's 2 people, who are living on the edge with regards to this challenge. You're ready to throw the towel in. And it's not for me to try and persuade you not to, that's your choice. All I would say is, 125 of us all have the same end destination, what I'm calling destination success. And together, we can get there. Of that 50% that are struggling or not finding it easy, 0.8% have found it too difficult, have lost it, and this one particular person turned in her wings. She quit, and that's fine, but she didn't give it a chance, in my opinion. So those 2 other people, if you think it's you, you know who you are. If you're clinging on, you've got a choice. Quit. It's your choice. Or see what week 4 presents. And remember that you've got the support of me, Coach Meds, your teammates, and if we think of a bigger picture, 123 others, 122 others, because we're all on the same team, Team AMOR, and we all work together from the heart. That is the philosophy, that is the mantra, that is the ethos. So, some of you have been enjoying it. Some of you, as we've seen by the quote of the week, and I did write this down, quote of the week from Bristow, "These squats are taking over my life." Joe Palmer, "You ladies are motivating me. I miss my old life," with regards to the squats. Michaela, "I've literally had nightmares over these press-ups." Now these kinds of messages are brilliant because I can relay them back to the rest of the guys. And everybody who thought they were on their own, you can now get a picture that you're not on your own. Okay, the big thing. We're all different and we're all following a different path. It's all mapped out and Meds and I are guiding steering the ships, and we're all ending up at success. But you're all going to take a different route. Some of you have got injuries at the moment. Some of you are just coming back from injuries. Some of you have suffered from personal circumstances this week. And I'm sorry to hear these things, but it doesn't mean that you have to throw the towel in. Keep staying in your team, be inspired or keep inspiring others, keep communicating amongst yourselves, and the teamwork will always, when combined with inspiration, give good results. And I've got hundreds of testimonials. I could ask hundreds of people to back that up, to reinforce that. So, keep doing what you're doing. Your week 4 challenge will follow in a message later on. We're going to have one little shake up, but I think some of you have been expecting it anyway, but it's not a major one, so don't worry about that. But wherever you are in this process, you're in the right place for you. If your team buddy has boshed out 1,200 squats in a day, let them do that. They are in the right place for them. If you've not managed any squats this week because you've got an injury, well, you're not going to keep up with that person. So do not put too much unnecessary pressure on yourself. And that was the test that you've all passed. If you're not throwing the towel in now, you've passed probably the biggest test of this 10-week challenge, and that is to overcome the fear of failure. I go back, I repeat myself to those guys that I train. 2018, I took part in a long distance triathlon called an Ironman. It was epic, and it was too much for me physically, mentally, whatever it was. I got a DNF. I now fast forward, that did not fail, because I didn't fail. I did the best that I could do. Last week I tried to walk 100 kilometres in 24 hours with Johnny Boy. We didn't finish it. The DNF did not fail. We walked for 12 hours. So, zero pressure. If you want pressure to put it on yourself, then be prepared for the consequences. You might not be happy with the outcome. If the pressure is less, you're probably going to enjoy the journey a little bit more, and you're probably going to continue the journey. Too much pressure equals stress. And I would argue, whilst I've not met a lot of you, we have enough stress in our lives. So we need to keep it fun. Keep active as much as you can. Keep healthy. Keep fit. Keep strong. Keep enjoying the social. And keep going to the pub to cut down on your alcohol. Okay, until the next time, guys, thanks for tuning in. And your week 4 targets will follow. From the heart.